Hello everybody, I'm Shinobu and this is an LoD raid guide for the Valiona Theralion encounter, also known as the Double Dragon encounter. Today we'll be covering every detail you need to know. If you wish to see other raid boss guides, make sure to visit our YouTube channel as well as our blog for more detailed information. Unlike any other dragon fights, neither Valiona or Theralion have cleaves, tail swipes, or fire breaths, so when positioning your group you should keep this in mind. This fight is composed of two main phases that will repeat themselves until you finish the encounter. Once you manage to survive both phases, your group should be able to accomplish a kill in no time. The first phase begins with Valiona on the ground and Theralion flying in the air. The key to this phase is to spread out, since Theralion will be shooting fireballs to random raid members and doing splash damage that can easily overwhelm your healers if your group is stacked up. A few seconds into the fight, Valiona will cast Blackout on a random raid member. Blackout is a dispellable debuff that deals a lot of damage once it's dispelled. The damage, however, is split among nearby targets, so your group should stack up as soon as the ability is cast and be ready to spread out immediately to avoid taking unnecessary fireball damage. Besides Blackout, Valiona has the same fire breath that she did in Grim Battle. When she casts it, you simply need to move away from whichever direction she is facing, as the breath deals a lot of damage. She will continue to cast these two abilities until the end of Phase 1, and Theralion will cast Dazzling Destruction. You will see a couple of big swirly graphics on the floor, and you should move away from them instantly, as a fireball will shortly hit in that direction and possibly kill you. If you somehow manage to survive the damage, you get teleported into the Twilight Realm, which will be explained shortly. Besides dealing with Dazzling Destruction, Valiona will continue to cast Blackout and her main breath attack, so these last seconds of Phase 1 can get chaotic if you don't pay attention. Right after this phase ends, Valiona will fly up in the air and Theralion will land. Unlike the first phase, you should aim to stack up here, as Valiona has a meteor attack that splits damage among nearby targets. There will be a purple arrow on the meteor target, and there should be at least 3 members nearby in 10-man, and 5 nearby in 25-man, so that you can spread the damage sufficiently. This means that you should split your raid into 3 groups for the 10-man version, and between 4 or 5 groups for the 25-man. Besides the meteor ability, Theralion will spawn purple void zones on the floor. Simply move away from these and make sure to organize your movement with your different groups so you don't run out of room. The next and most important ability for this phase is called Engulfing Magic. Engulfing Magic is a debuff on a random raid member that turns them into a living bomb. The damage they deal to nearby targets is based on whatever damage or healing they were doing at that moment, including damage over time or healing over time abilities. Whenever Engulfing Magic happens, its target should run away from your raid group and towards the edges of the room. Engulfing Magic is also the reason why you want to spread out your raid into multiple groups, since the damage it deals can very easily get out of control, and you should try to minimize the amount of people affected by it. Just as Phase 1, these two abilities will continue to happen until the end of the phase. Valiona will take a deep breath and cover 1/3 of the room in flames. Just like Felmist and Sunwell, the room will be split into 3 major lanes, and you will be able to tell which lane to avoid right before the breath occurs, so make sure you move out of it quick. This will be the most tense moment of the encounter, as you will be dealing with the void zones, the meteors, the engulfing magic, and the deep breaths from Valiona. Do your best to keep your group together, but away from others. Should any of your members get hit by the deep breath and survive, they will be teleported into the Twilight Realm. Inside of this realm, there will be a large amount of sparks floating around. If you touch them, they will explode and pretty much kill you instantly. There will also be Twilight Fiends walking around the room, and you should try your best to stay alive until a portal spawns that will allow you to go back to the normal realm. These 2 phases will repeat themselves until you finally kill the boss. Overall, it comes down to proper raid positioning, be it stacking up or spreading out depending on what phase you are going through. You have now completed the Double Dragon boss encounter. Congratulations! This was Shinobu, bringing you another LoD Cataclysm Raid boss guide. If you want to see other boss guides, make sure to check both our channel and our website, and feel free to join our blog to participate in our discussions. Both links can be found in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching! Found in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching!